Hi, viewers. Welcome to another edition of Marriage Clinic Live. How are you today? I remain your host, Morlai and Oputi. Thank you so much for joining us on another edition of Marriage Clinic Live. Thank you to all our members, to all our followers, to everyone always joining us. I do celebrate us. Thank you for your time, for your participation. I felt it's necessary for me to do this video today because of the increasing um, complaints or the issues that are being sent to us. Um, I I think that we need to really talk about this, and I've titled it "Smooth Home Running is Part of Making Your Marriage Work." Smooth home running is part of making your marriage work. So, I'm going to start by letting us know that marriage is not a child's play. And marriage is not for lazy people actually, because it's a lot of work to be married. Being married entails, being able to take care of yourself, being able to take care of someone else, and with time you will start having kids in that marriage. When you start having children, you are expected to also be able to take care of your children. Now, in a situation whereby someone is saying that I come back from work at night and I still meet my children's school uniform on their body, each time he gets back from work, I think that is worrisome. That is very disturbing because it shows that someone is not looking after the home front. Someone is not ensuring that the home is running. Now, I want us to know that the responsibility of ensuring that our home is running properly or smoothly is not one person's responsibility or one person's duty. It's actually the duty of both parties. However, in implementation, in ensuring that the home is running effectively, at times we might need to make do with who is available, who is on ground to help out. Now, as a woman or as a wife, it is very important for you to pay attention to how your home run. You know why? Because if your home is not running well, if it's not running smoothly or properly, it can affect the love and the affection that your spouse have for you. And you as a man, if you are also the type that you don't care or bother yourself about how your home run, whether the kids are eating, whether your wife is eating, how they carry out chores, if you are the type that you don't even know how all those things work and you don't contribute towards how to make it work, then you yourself, you need to call yourself to order, because see, this thing is teamwork. The making the home work is it entails a lot. It's not a work that one person can do alone. However, as a woman, you should know how to manage yourself, how to manage your time, how to be able to multitask, how to attend to yourself and at the same time be able to attend to your kids. So for example, as a woman, you are expected that okay, you should ensure that there is always food in the house. Now, imagine if, let's say, your husband goes to work, he has gone to work all day to make money for the home, and he comes back and there is no food. Do you expect that that man will be happy to come back from work? He has gone to work since morning. You did not go to work. You are at home. Do you think he will be happy to come back from work and see that there is no food for him to eat, or that his kids have not eaten? No, no one will be happy to see such a situation. Or, for example, he comes back from work and he meets the children in school uniform. Something is going to tell him that it's like someone is failing at her duty here, which is the truth. So, making the home run is very important, is very vital. You need to pay attention to how they eat, what they eat, whether there is food at home. If there is no food at home, it is your responsibility to let your spouse know, and your own responsibility as well, to ensure that there is food, what they will eat. It's part of, smooth home running. It's part of planning your home, how your home front will work. Then the cleanliness of your environment, the cleanliness of your compound. I understand that some will keep their garbage bins in the house, for days, for weeks, and you won't think of taking out the trash can or taking it out to empty it. Some of us, we have babies that use diaper. Those babies will poo in the diaper. You will put that same diaper with poo inside the house. Isn't that dirtiness? What does it cost you to take that diaper outside to the bigger dustbin outside, or you trash it out there in the proper dustbin that it should be? You can't be keeping all those things at home and expect that, oh, your spouse will come back and they will be smiling at you and letting you know that, oh, you are doing well. No, that is not going to happen. Um all these careless attitude, or all this attitude of, oh, I don't care how we run the home, would create unnecessary tension. It will create, you know irritations in the home, especially between the spouses, because one person will start getting irritated that what is going on, what is happening, and before you know it, resentment will start coming. Before you know it, endless fight and conflict will happen. The same thing with cleanliness of the body. You need to pay attention to your children's hygiene. You as a mother especially, you need to pay attention to their hygiene. You need to be sure they are bathing. When they come back from school, they are expected to bathe. You know why? Because they've been out there in the sun with other kids, and you can't be too sure that they didn't come back home with germs or with bacteria. They must have used the restroom in school or something. Even that school uniform must have been dirty. You should know that you will remove it. Even if you can't wash it immediately, just make sure that you remove it from their body. You bathe them, you clean them up, then later, maybe during the weekend, you guys can sort out who will do the laundry. And that is why it's always good for your kids to have more than one school uniform, so that you don't have to keep washing every day. See, we as women, we should be able to plan our lives and manage ourselves in such a way that you will not spend the whole of your life running, running the home alone, and you don't have time to do any other thing. This is about planning your time, planning yourself very well. You should, at times, it's not every day that you will need to cook soup. At times, you might have cooked your soup in bowls, and put them in the deep freezer. And all you need to make for the day is maybe the little things that you will be eating with the soup. Just make sure that you have a proper plan that helps your home to run. You can't neglect your responsibility. You can't neglect your roles and duty as a wife or as a husband, and you expect that the other party will be comfortable with you, or they will be happy with you. No, see, these are the little things that create um, disharmony, that create conflict in marriage, when you are not paying attention to the little things that can cause discord. So this home running thing is very important. Just make sure that everything is running in such a way that it's systematic, that you don't have to be there around the clock to make the home run. Yes, at times we have to be there as mothers or as wife, but sometimes if you have done your part, or you've done the major part of the work, at times, you don't have to be physically there to get things done. And you, as the man, you need to understand that it is not everything, it's not all the chores that the woman can do alone. See, when I see men that cannot help to lift a finger in the house, I keep wondering what is going on. Because as a man, even if you decide that what you want to help out with is to empty the trash can outside, or maybe to help do vacuum, or maybe to help sort out the laundry, there has to be something you are doing as well to help relieve the woman. And if you know that your job will not allow you to be physically there to help the woman, then please, you must have resources at hand to help her get help that will get the job done. And this also goes to the in-laws that comes to live with the couple, whether you are mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. Please, we can't have an in-law in the house that his or her impact will not be felt. No matter who you are or whatever title or position you think you are occupying in this life or wherever it is you are coming from, please have it at the back of your mind that when you get to people's houses, learn to still be useful, to be responsible. Now, we are not saying, oh, you have to now be the one to start doing the chores. No, we are not saying the wife or the husband should now transfer their responsibility or duties to you. No, we are simply saying that in any little way you can help to reduce the workload, to reduce the stress, please do it. See, when it comes to this duty of raising children or homemaking or home running, I tell you, we are all laborers in this duty or in this work. We are all laborers. No, no one person should exonerate him or herself that, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm wife, I'm husband, I'm mother-in-law, so because of that, I can't do things. No, there are some things that you should be able to handle, even if it means helping out with the little kids or helping out with the children. It's still part of helping out with the chores, is still part of helping out to reduce the stress. So please, let's pay attention to all these things, because see, when we are talking about making marriage work, it's not only about maybe sex making or fixing your attitude and behavior. Your home front too is part of making your marriage work. How it's running, how it's functioning. Is there food at home? There has to be food at home, because see, an angry mind, an angry mind too is sorry, an hungry mind is also an angry mind. When someone is hungry, they will be angry. You will just be wondering, why is this person behaving like this? Why is this person angry at every little thing? The question you should ask is, have they eaten? Have they had food? Have they had lunch? Have they had dinner? Have they had breakfast? You will not go to the market. You will not ensure that there is food at home. You will not make resources available. You don't want to do anything, yet you want to enjoy the benefit of marriage. Yet you want the marriage to work automatically without you putting in effort, without you doing your part, doing your role. Please, life doesn't work like that. When you see anything that is working, someone is taking responsibility for it. And see, you don't you don't just go and pick a good marriage from the shelf. No, it doesn't happen like that. You make a good marriage. You will have to make it work. It is the amount of work you put into it that will determine whether you will have it good or not. If you are absconding your duties, you are absconding from your responsibility, you are not doing the things you should do, you are neglecting your duty as a wife, neglecting your duty as a husband, you are transferring your title or your responsibility to the other party. You want them to do everything alone, forgetting that they are equally human beings like yourself. Self, the same way you feel tired is the same way that wife also feels tired or that husband feels tired. And you should understand when they are tired and when they are stressed. You should understand when they need help and you should get help for them. You shouldn't say, well, um, she carries the title of the wife, then she should do it alone. Or, oh, he carries the title of the husband, then he should do it alone. No, at times you should volunteer to help them out, to say, let me sort out this for you, let me do this for you, and please, let's be useful. Let's be useful at home. Let's be responsible at home. let's I don't understand. You can't say you are going to another person's house to rest. Is See, rest. Well, we will all rest ultimately when we leave this earth. But see, wherever there are children, you can't say you want to rest because they won't even let you rest. Yes, there is time for you to sleep or to say, okay, let me go take some rest from all this delicious. But for you to now say, oh, you will not lift a finger to help in the house because you are resting. No, it's really somehow. I think that is that's not a good thing. So please let's make our marriages work by ensuring that your home front is running smoothly. Is running smoothly. You are it's functioning. If you have to get help to help you out on these things, please get help. It's better you get help than you go and bring in-laws that will not be, that will not be helpful to you, that will create conflict and fight between you and your spouse. So if you can afford the help, please get the help. And if you can't afford the help, then plan your time, plan yourself. Know how you can get to do these chores or this work all by yourself in addition to your spouse helping out. Whenever they come back from work, any little thing they can do, that one or two things they can also help you do is part of relieving you of the stress. But for them to now say, oh, because they have gone to work, they are not going to help you out with anything, that is not good. Please help out with the kids, help out with maybe trashing the dustbin, help out with something. There is always something you must help out with. And please let's maintain cleanliness because cleanliness is next to godliness. Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty. Don't let your kitchen be dirty. Don't let your house be dirty. Don't let your environment be dirty. And hygienically, you yourself, don't be dirty. Always bathe. Don't be the type that will not bathe all day. Then your husband will come back and will still meet you that you've not bathed since morning. And you want that kind of a man to be attracted to you. No. And the same thing for men too. Don't take your wives for granted. Don't say, I'm the man, so I can afford not to bathe. No, no, you got to bathe. You have to bathe. You have to be clean inside out, you know, for your wife as well. So please let's work together and make the home front run smoothly. Run smoothly because this is part of making your marriage work and it is part of what brings harmony, between um, a couple or brings disharmony. These things could cause conflict, could cause fight if not managed properly. So please let's pay attention to all these things. I pray that our homes will succeed. God will continue to help us. Um, very soon we'll be rolling out the flyers for our third year anniversary. And I believe that we'll be learning a lot. We have different guest speakers lined up, and I know that God is going to use them, to um, touch our marriages, and to help us get new knowledge on how to make our marriages work. So let's look out for that. I've been, very preoccupied with trying to secure, these guest speakers and ensure that we are going to get a lot from them come towards the end of the month for our third year anniversary. So please, if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, kindly do so because we'll be streaming live from there and not to our group platform like I'm doing currently. We are going to be streaming live to our YouTube platform. So please go subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. I wish every one of us outstanding success in our endeavors. Please let's keep our home running smoothly. Let's keep it running well. I pray that God will grant you success in all that you do. I remain your host, Malaya Hanovoti. Until we meet again, I say bye bye.